After you have your box 3 drawn in the CAD program, you know, all your tabs drawn according to the plans, and it's ready to go, here are the steps again. Convert your screen to a white drawing. To do this, we're going to go up to the word window. I'm going to go off camera a little bit with my mouse, but just follow along. Up to window, grab the one called styles, window styles, and the menu up here. Make sure in the one called default, pick this one here, it's a white on white. And we can close it down. Step 1 done. Step 2, I make our screen the right size. So I'm going to grab the small corner of my screen and shrink it narrower so my paper just barely fits. So I go up and do a file print, and I look at my screen. It's going to fill the paper as big as possible. Perfect. I know yesterday we talked about adding that piece of paper around it. So add that piece of paper around it if you want. If you don't, not a big deal. It makes it easier if you did. If you didn't, it still works. So I'm going to do mine without the paper. Looks good. I'm not going to push print here. I'm going to push PDF, save as PDF. I'm going to title mine box number 3, and mine's going to my desktop. I can find that and save it. Got it. So I'm going to go over and launch the Photoshop program. Let that load. Here it comes. Now we're going to sit and watch. I suppose you could fast forward through this part of the video if you wanted to. Or you can sit and watch. And there it is. Okay. Now I noticed that my video is not recording the entire screen of Photoshop, just a small piece of it. The background, again, I know it's a little bit different than, will that work? Hold on, sorry. That might have worked. It's a little bit quite different than what we're used to with the program, but basically, there it goes. Toolbars up top, toolbar down the bottom. This here is not my drawing, it's a SketchUp program. If I click on it, back to SketchUp, I'm just going to go file and close that. And I already have it saved, so I'm not going to save it. I saved mine already. I'll close that. And if I go back to my Photoshop, it's empty. File and open. It's pretty complicated, I know that. There it goes. I'm going to open from my desktop. The file is called box number 3. And open. This step's crucial right here. I want to make sure I pick my resolution of 300. If I don't, my picture will always be blurry. So 300. Hit OK. And there it is. I'll zoom out a couple clicks so you can see it. There it goes. And for now, I'm going to take and find the paint bucket tool. Find the color white. I'm just going to paint white. There it is. I'm just going to paint every zone white for now so I can see it. Then we go to File, Save As, and I want to make sure box 3, that makes sense to me. I can find it on my desktop. This part here is critical. Make sure it's a Photoshop format. And then press Save, and I'm ready to start designing my candy box.